have I got a treat for you today. I am making the traditional Vikings salted caramel apples. So this is a perfect way to use up all your apples that you have. Perfect for fall through the September, October, November, even into December recipes. So this is traditional Vikings. So I am from northern Minnesota, Vikings country, and this recipe is a traditional one that we use up here. So it uses white sugar, not brown sugar. So white sugar, when you combine it with water and cook it down, it turns a nice golden color. So you don't have that molassesy taste. So I'm going to grab the white sugar, and we need a 1/4 cup of water. Actually, I'm going to put the sugar in first. So we need a 1/2 cup of sugar. And this is enough for 2 apples. So double it if you want 4 apples. And then a 1/4 cup of water in a saucepan. Okay, and we're going to stir that. You can probably see this. We're just going to stir this. I'm going to back you up so you can see. Until it's combined. Okay, and now we're going to let the sugar do its work while we get everything else together. So we're going to do that until we're going to let it simmer, boil, cook, I should call it. We don't want to overboil it because it'll splatter all over, until it turns a golden brown color. So I'm going to get that going. While I'm waiting, I'm going to core my apples. I think I'll move over here so you can see me while that's cooking. I'll back you up a little and point you down. Okay, so we're just going to you can core the apple. What I do is I just cut around the core like that. So I'm going to make wedges. Okay, put that off to the side. So this is a great snack, and it's pretty healthy. And I'll show you what it looks like here. Okay, so that's still boiling. So we want it to turn a golden caramel color before we add the other stuff. Now, the other things you're going to need are heavy cream. So I've got my 1/2 and 1/2. You're going to need salted butter. You're going to need sea salt, which I didn't grab. Okay, so that's all the ingredients you need. It is extremely, extremely easy. So I've got sea salt here, and I need a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. So I'm going to grind this while this is going. So I've got it in a grinder here, just to make sure I get my 1/2 teaspoon. I can edit this part out. 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm not like an overly salted person, but this is a salted caramel recipe, and so you definitely need the salt. Let me see if I have a 1/2 teaspoon yet. Still going. Yep, perfect. Okay, so I just have a little ramekin of the salt. I'm going to do just a tad bit more so it's a little short. Okay, so I just get this at Aldi's. It's just the sea salt. You can buy it already ground up too, if you would like. All right, let's check on this. So it's still not a golden brown color. It looks like that. It's getting there. You don't want to stir it. Okay, we're still boiling this, or not boiling, cooking, but it is still needing to go just a few more minutes. So I'm just gonna pause you. So we're probably at the 5-minute mark, but it is starting to turn now. So I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes and then I'll be back to show you how to do the rest. Okay, so, sorry. Now it turned that golden caramel color. So it was about 7 minutes that it did that. And now I'm gonna show you how to do the rest here. Okay, so now we're gonna add in the sea salt, the 1 teaspoon, or half a teaspoon. We are gonna add in an 1/8 cup of butter. It's gonna spatter a little bit. And a 1/4 cup of the heavy cream. Okay, and it is gonna spatter a little. So lift it off the heat. We'll just keep stirring it. We want to keep it on low. And we want to keep stirring it constantly. So we want to stir it until the caramel is smooth. Now this recipe is ancient. And so, I mean, like, this is a Nordic tradition, these salted caramel apples. So it's not going to be that same really dark caramel that you see in the grocery stores. This is true caramel. Okay, it's getting to the consistency I like. A little bit thicker, I'd like it. So we'll give it just a minute here. Kind of thickening up. We'll just keep on stirring it because we don't want to burn it to the bottom of the pan. Okay, so it's pretty much the consistency I would like there. So now I'm going to turn off the heat. I'm going to set it off to the side and we're going to let it cool. And then we're going to either use it for a dip or pour it over the apples. But I'm going to show you what it looks like over the apples because this is a really unique recipe. And my kids love this caramel. So, I mean, it's just unique and something completely different than your traditional cookies and everything like that. So great fall treat. And I can't wait to show you. I'm just gonna let it cool. So I'm gonna pause this and I'll be back. Okay, so here is the caramel applesauce. Look at that. And this makes enough for about 4 apples. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, now we're gonna try one. Okay, so apple, and it sticks. Look at that. It sticks super good. That is way better than any store-bought caramel. And this is a Vikings recipe. Like, look how good that looks. Salted caramel applesauce. You guys can't get any better than this recipe. Trust me. Okay, well, I'm gonna get this posted and stay tuned for all of the fall recipes coming.